Okay, everybody, welcome to the production meeting for Season 6, Episode 10's introduction. Milk and sugar, please. Thank you. Now, does anybody have any ideas? No? Nobody? Cargbo? Popple? No. Alright, well, go get ready for training and, I'll think of something. Hi guys, I'm Aussie Villain and welcome to Season 6, Episode 10 here at H&W Welders on the Impossible Dream. And today we are going to be playing the Irish Cup quarter-final against Newington Youth, I think it is. It's a third-tier team. We should, and I do stress, should be able to beat them. And then we play the final game in the league before the split against Carrick Rangers. A big opportunity for us to pick up 3 points there as well. Now, I thought we'd start by having a quick look at sort of where we stand as a club coming in towards the end of Season 6. We can see here we're doing a B, getting a B grade for the work we're doing, which is brilliant. We're struggling to stay within the wage budget. Yeah, we're about £500 a week over, which you'd argue is a lot, given the size of the club. But we've done okay so far on the field. The only thing was the County Antrim Shield, where we didn't make the semi-finals. But to be honest, I don't particularly care about that. Everything else, though, we've done a decent job. You can see the senior affiliate. Again, we looked for one. Again, we couldn't find one. So that's come back, unfortunately, in disappointment. Quick update. Let's go to the finances. We have 100 grand in the bank, which is the most we've ever had at this point of the season. Again, you can see we've got a little bit of transfer cash. That is due to the 47 grand that we have, or we're going to get for the defender that Lana's poached away from us. Wage budget we need to work on, but that's fine. And scouting budget as well is a little bit... It's fine. Don't worry about it. We're in Europe. So that is that. And we have a look at the dynamics. For the most part, people are happy. Denham's off the end of the season anyway. James Simpson, we'll start him as many games as we can, but that's fine. Warnick's just on loan. We can get rid of him at any time. Generally speaking, everything up here is good, as you can see. The club hierarchy, we lack team leaders. This needs to change, and it needs to change as quickly as possible. But basically, everybody apart from James Simpson, who wants more game time, supports us. So that is fantastic. The only thing missing is the team leaders. Social groups are not too bad either, so we can deal with that. Looks like we've got a little African thing going there as well, African click. But there we go. So that is how things are doing off the field. I think not too bad. We just need to, work on the team leaders, I think, and maybe I need to work on the wage budget. Now, there are 3 games to catch you up on since last episode, all of them in the league. Let's see how we did, starting with our game against Institute. Cargbo got the only goal midway through the first half. So, not a classic performance from us. We did just about deserve it. It was a wonderful ball in. I think it was Tipton, wasn't it, that put the ball in. But yeah, well finished by Cargbo. You can see, again, XG and shots on target. We were the better team. We did deserve to win. We just maybe struggled to take chances in this one. But we did get the result. And that, as ever, is the main thing. Next up was a tough one. We played Linfield. We fell behind in the 12th minute and had our fate sealed 5 minutes later. This was really disappointing at home as well. We were completely outplayed. We had 2 shots on goal, none on target. You can see they had 2 goals disallowed as well. It was everything the LAN game wasn't, to be honest. I tried different things tactically. We tried approaching it the same way as the LAN game at one point. That didn't work. The only positive, we had a little bit of possession. That's literally the only positive to take from it. We were completely outplayed. Final game to catch you up on is against Cliftonville. We were 1-0 down at half-time. Paul Edgar's first goal drew us level. And Ebioe sealed the 3 points. So we weren't great in the first half of this one. We were much better in the second half. Byrne got himself sent off. The second booking, it was his attempt to do the Hand of God, apparently. It was the stupidest red card I think I've ever seen. But again, you can see here, we did deserve to win it. We out XG'd them 2-1, so score for once actually matched up with the XG. Obviously our XG though massively helped by the fact we had a penalty, but again, same old story. We did get the 3 points. That's all that ultimately matters. So that is excellent. A quick look at this form. We look like an actual decent team here. Quick look at the league table. We can see that we are still in third. We are still 3 points ahead of Ballymena. Coleraine have a game in hand, but they are, 5 points back. Obviously the loss to Larne. That's what's hurt us a little bit there. But first up today, as I said, we have the game at home to Newington Youth, third-tier team. We should hopefully be able to win that. And then, of course, we play Carrick Rangers in the final game before the split. They are struggling themselves. They're sort of in no man's land. They're not going down. They're not going to be in the top half group. So hopefully we'll take advantage of a team with nothing to play for there. Let's have a look and see what we're doing here against the Newington Youth side. You can see we're expecting a 4-2-3-1 from them. Now, their manager, I did have a quick look. I'll see if we can find him, actually. We did have a quick look at him, and he's actually quite good. And for a third-tier manager, he is, I don't want to take them too lightly here because he obviously knows what he's doing. This is the team we're sending out. Popple in goal. Moran, Denham, that being said, reserve team. Moran, Denham, and Murphy are the back three. Simpson down the right, Devine down the left. McQuaid and Willis in midfield. X-ray vision, Mr. Simpson is the number 10. In behind Roddy, who's back fit, and Sheedy. We do have some guns on the bench in Lucas, Abiyoe, Gowan, Lillis, Edgar, and the youngster Hill, if we need reinforcements. But I'm confident, I think I'm confident anyway, that this team should be good enough. Okay, so we can see the team sheets. They've made 4 changes, but who knows what they're good, what's their best team and what isn't. We should be winning this one fairly comfortably. That to me just seems like, let's go with play your game and you'll win. You're capable of that. It's it's a very small difference, but it makes me feel a little bit better as if we say that. And let's get out there. And here we go. I'm interested to see how Sheedy gets on up top. It's a big opportunity for him. I'm right on the border as to whether we give him time to develop or if we sort of call it on him. Again, he's one of these guys, he can finish, and that is just about it. He maybe has the good striking stats, which is important. And there it is. Ollie Denham gets his first of the season. That is 1-0 from the corner. It may well be the last time we see Denham. He is, of course, off at the end of the season. His contract's up. He's on £300 a week. He is not first choice anymore. So despite the fact he's useful, he will be off. So it could be the last time we see him, and it's nice that he's got himself a goal to sign off with, if that is indeed the case. Now we just need to make sure we can go and see out this game of football. Let's demand a little bit more from them, perhaps. We are being, for what it's worth, out XG'd, but doesn't really matter, does it? We just need to make sure we're winning on the scoreboard, and so far, so good on that front. Let's give them some more praise before half-time. I'd really like a second goal if we could. Boys. No. Okay, so that's not the best. They've had a really good chance there too, look at that. Room for improvement. I think maybe not thrash our arms, that seems a bit harsh. We'll point our finger and say there's room for improvement. We'll pump our fists, say we have faith in them. And we'll get back out there. I do wonder if maybe we should look to change something a little bit tactically. Maybe lower the tempo a little bit. That's a penalty, is it? It is. Sheedy, the youngster, is going to take. Let's see what he can do from the penalty spot. Come on, mate. Stick it in for us. Oh, that's a good penalty. That's a very good penalty. And Kieran Sheedy has doubled the lead. His first of the season. He has scored for us before. I think he came through. Was he first or second season he came through? I think he played in the championship for us, if I'm honest. But, yeah, nice to see him getting a goal, taking his chance, albeit from the penalty spot, but you've still got to score it. Murphy, now he's of course the man that has been poached away to go to Larne, but he's more than good enough to play in this sort of a game. Sheedy's going to pounce on that, and he's got an excellent chance. He's created all for himself. Can he find the finish? Sheedy, oh, he can. I tell you what, I think he may have just earned himself another couple of seasons here to develop. That is a very, very nice goal indeed. He did that all himself. Read the pass, intercepted the pass. He had a lot of time to think about this, but he made absolutely no mistake when he got there. Good finish. And it is 3-0, and that should be that in terms of this being a competitive game. One thing I might look to do, actually, is McQuaid has been playing a lot recently, so we'll take him off. We'll bring Lillis on, so we can get the old Lillis and Willis combo going in midfield, and who doesn't love that? Let's keep praising them. They're looking a little bit complacent, and at 3-0, you can probably understand why. But this has been a very, very decent performance from us. We'll be into the semi-finals of the Cup now. We've got another free kick. It's Sean Simpson. What's he like from a set piece? Oh, I tell you, he's hit the post there, has he? It's bouncing around, and he's had a second chance in the end. And the goalkeeper's managed to get it behind for a corner. What can we do from this? Moran to knock it in. It's towards Roddy. It's headed away. Moran will get a second crack at this. Lillis is in a little bit of space. It goes back into the mixer. Is Lillis going to get to that? Not quite. And is it going to come back the other way? With 5 minutes to play, ideally they won't get a goal back and just make it a little bit nervy for us. He's had a shot from distance. Nowhere near it. And that should be that. There's no one on the bench particularly we want to give game time to. And with just 2 minutes of stoppage time to play, they're not coming back to score 3 goals in that time. So well done, everybody. We are into the semi-finals of the Cup. We have 2 games from European football. But of course, we'd like to get there through the league if we can. But again, if we were to win the Cup, it would mean that we don't have to go into the playoff, the European playoffs for the spot. So that's obviously important. Guaranteed European football. Here we go, Sheedy on a hat-trick. Can he find the finish? Oh, he can! And Kieran Sheedy has got himself a hat-trick. Well done to you, sir. And that is officially job done. 4-0 against a team that's, I mean, they've had to win games, obviously, to get this far. Bobby Roddy with a nice ball to find Simpson. Mr. X-ray vision. That wasn't the best pass he's ever done, but it's a good finish. Look at that, just fading back inside that post. Unsavable for the goalkeeper. And there we go. 2 games from Guaranteed Europe. That is wonderful. Of course, if we can't win, we'd like Linfield to win it so that 3rd place in the league will get that spot. I think we're going to say don't get complacent because it was a 3rd-tier side. We've done that too. Alright, so the other games have pretty much gone as expected. Linfield has beaten Coleraine, Glentoran has beaten Ards, and Dungannon Swifts have beaten Queen's University. So it's going to get tougher from now. But we do meet expectations in dominant win. We've got a little bit of money in the bank. Sheedy ends a goal drought, and, well, what a way to end it with a hat-trick. Absolutely superb. Let me know what you guys think. I do think, having seen that now, he does lack a little bit physically, but I think we saw enough there, and there's enough development here, perhaps, off the ball composure finishing to think that there might be a decent striker there and someone that's going to be club trained as well, having come through our academy, and that could be very important for us as well. But yeah, only 18, still a lot of time to develop as well. Guys, wait right there. We'll be back to finish the league before the split against Carrick Rangers, and hopefully we'll do it with 3 points. Okay, welcome back. Now, before we face Carrick Rangers, we do have our semi-final draw, and it is against Glentoran. Now, they have knocked us out the last 2 seasons, I believe, in this competition. Were they both on penalties as well? So it'd be obviously wonderful if we could get the better of them and knock them out, but I think it's good that Linfield is playing Dungannon. They are obviously a much better chance of beating them than we appear to be. So if we can get to a final where it's ourselves and Linfield, even if we were to lose that final, it would mean that 3rd place in the league is essentially guaranteed of the European place. So that in itself would be a victory for us. So hopefully we'll get, but it's a neutral venue, but hopefully both the away teams will get wins in that one. But let's have a look and see what we're doing here against Carrick. They are a 4-2-3-1 formation. And this is the team that we're sending out. We're going back to the full strength side. This is it, our best team. It is Popple in goal, Edgar, Hall and Okocha as the back 3. Hall down the right, Boyle down the left, McQuaid and Tipton in midfield, Ebioe in behind Cargbo and Lucas. Oh, let's get out there. Alright, so we can see the team sheet. One change on the bench I did make before I submitted the team. I brought Bobby Roddy onto the bench in place of what's-his-face, Sheedy. Reason for that is that both Ebioe and Simpson can play as sort of a target man, not target man, as sort of a Lucas replacement, whereas obviously Cargbo, we need a replacement for him to play the way we play. So that is the reason for that. Alright, we were poor, weren't we, in the first half again, or were we okay against Newington in the first half? I can't remember now. When do we score our goals? Anyway, just relax, boys. Just relax and go out there and get the job done for us. We'll point our finger. It's always second time around, it gets rid of the highly motivated there. Maybe I need to reconsider what I'm doing. But anyway, and here we go. away from home now, Carrick Rangers, you can see again, have a very, very narrow pitch. It shouldn't affect us too badly, but this is just less space, isn't there, which makes it more difficult for us, obviously. I have considered doing the same thing at our home ground, but I feel like, the wide open spaces seem to work for us. It gives us more space to play even. And I just generally seem to like that better, especially now that we do have one of the better teams in the league as well. Cargo with a cross. It's there for Ep10. Oh, and he stuck it away expertly. Most of those 8 goals of his have come from the penalty spot, but Cargo with the assist there. We've gone 1-0 up inside, 15, 16 minutes. Nice ball from Kipton to find Cargo. Cargo, Ep10, pulls off his man, so to speak, and, it's a really good finish as well. Goalkeeper, not much chance. Screened out by the entirety of his defense. Let's give them some praise. And, hopefully go on with this now. It's one of these, if we defend well, obviously we now get the 3 points, but ideally we'll go and get a second goal. If we can, please, boys. Here we go. Boyle with a throw. Towards Lucas. No, it's beyond Lucas, and it's into some trouble, actually. That Keegan's quite quick. Oh, what a tackle from Edgar. Just steps up, sits the attacker down. A wonderful ball for Cargbo, and almost a wonderful, wonderful counter-attacking play set up by Paul Edgar there. He is, he's turning into a very nice player for us indeed. Only 20 as well. Throw there. Cargbo has it. Back for Hull. Can Hull put in one of his wonderful crosses? He can. It's Cargbo. Cargbo, oh, the goalkeeper there has pulled off a very, very decent save indeed. Tipton with a corner. Cargbo's looking at the near post. Egber's coming in from deep. Cargbo's got his head to it. It was essentially a free header. And, he's aimed somewhere up near the top of the stand, unfortunately for us. But there it is, half-time, 1-0 to the Welders. And things are going well, capable of better. Yep, I can get on board with that. Let's pump our fists, say we have faith in them. I don't see a sense in changing too much. We haven't seen much from them as an attacking force, have we? So that might be okay. One thing I do wonder if we try Lucas perhaps as a poacher. But we'll leave it where he is for now, I think. One thing I have done in training after the Cliftonville game, but before Newington, was chance conversion, because you may have noticed we've had a lot of shots, but not too many in the back of the net. They've switched to a 4-4-2. God knows how long that's happened. I just noticed then. Cargbo's looking tired. He's playing well. All right, you know what we're going to do here. It's not quite working for Lucas today. Let's bring Simpson on as a deep-lying forward on support. Ep10, that's all fine. Anybody else not playing well? Hull's having a uncharacteristically poor game for him, but we'll leave that alone. And see if we can go and get something going here. We're late in the game. Let's go back off of attacking, please. We'll just go to balanced. We'll lower this tempo down. And we'll just start and... we might as well do a full close down. And hopefully... It's not been the most convincing. But hopefully we will manage to get the 3 points here. We're into stoppage time. And there we go. You might say typical away performance from us. Got the goal, then shut up shop. Ep10 got the back of the net for us. And, well done, boys. That's not too bad. And a wonderful round of games for us because Institute have beaten Ballymena. Coleraine have been held by Crusaders. We now have a 6-point gap with 5 games to play. So it's going to be Glentoran, Coleraine and Ballymena that go into the top half split with us. But we edged the Rangers in a close encounter, and that's not too bad, is it? Now, do we have the schedule yet for post-split? No, we do not. So we'll be back in a second once we have that draw done. Okay, so we've had the split done. I did forget to mention during the game, so Viewers Player of the Year nominees. Thank you if you have already nominated your players, but let me know who you want to nominate as your player, or either the best player or your favourite player this past season, and we will get the nominations list together. We may have to vote on it next time. No, we'll probably be able to get another episode here, I think, because it's going to be, well, it depends how close it is for third, actually, doesn't it? So I think what we'll do is we'll come back. It'll be a Glentoran doubleheader next time. Hopefully, we'll get ourselves into the Irish Cup final, and then it might be a case of, Yeah, either we do Larne and Ballymena in a cup final, or maybe we do Coleraine. Well, yeah, we'll have to wait and see how how that battle is shaping up. But it'll be a Glentoran doubleheader next time. I don't hold any great hope of going to Linfield and getting anything. We've just struggled against them, unfortunately. But if you've enjoyed that, guys, hit thumbs up, subscribe if you're new, leave your nominations, and I'll see you next time as we look to make a cup final. Take care.